Hey guys, welcome back to Madu's Tech World. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to code a Raspberry Pi Sense HAT through Python. And you might not know what the Raspberry Pi Sense HAT is. So it's basically it's basically a tiny computer, and it has a 8x8 grid of LED lights, and that's what we are going to be focused on today. Now, we need to add 3 sets of code from 3 libraries, and you might not know what I'm talking about when I say libraries, but libraries basically are giant. It's basically a sort of variable which holds thousands of sets of code which were already made. Now, let's go. So there is one library called Sense HAT, so sense_hat. That's a library, and we're taking the set of code called Sense HAT. Sense, and then capital H, hat, like that. So from the library Sense HAT, import the set of code Sense HAT. Now we're going to do the same thing, but differently. And then another library called time. So from the library time, import sleep. And this will basically help us to wait for a few seconds, or how many seconds we put in there. Now we have to put from, and then another library called random. And from the library random, we have to import randint. Now we have done those 3. Now we have to set some variables. So the first one we're going to put is called sense equals to, and then the set of code from the library sense hat, which is called sense, capital H, hat, and then brackets. Now that we have done that, we have to add another 3 variables, which are called red, green, and blue. And then we have to add the color code for them. So let me just search it up for you guys. Okay, so red, or I'm just going to search up google.com and go, let's say, I'm going to put down color wheel. Let's see that. Not really this, but yeah, I'm going to search in color picker. There we go. Now you might see this thing called RGB, which stands for red, green, and blue. So this value is the red, this value, and this value is green, and this value is blue. So you can see here 235 is the red value, 64 is the green value, and 52 is the blue value. So that's how the RGB system works, and that's what we're using here. So now the variable called red equals 2, and then here's the RGB value. 255, which is full red, and then 0, which is no green, and then comma 0, which is 0 blue. So no blue, and that's pure red. Now we have to put pure green. Green equals to, and then in brackets I'm going to put 0, and then the value of green is going to be full, and then the value of blue is 0. Now that's green. Now we need to put pure blue. Blue equals, and then in brackets I'm going to put 0, 0 red, 0 green, and 255. So 255 full blue. Now we have created our 3 variables. Now I'm going to do some commands. So now I have to put sense dot, and then here's our first command of the day. Show underscore message. And here in brackets, I'm going to put my message in double quotes. I'm going to put down my name is Madu. There we go. Now let's test it out. As you can see, it says my name is Madhu. Yay! It works. Okay, sense.show image. My name is Madhu, but I want it to be colorful. So I need to change the text color. So I'm going to put text underscore color, and we write color with the U, not the American way. We write it the normal way, so with the U, equals to, and then remember we made those three variables, red, green, or blue. I'm going to make it pure red, so I'm going to put red, the variable red. Now let's see. Yep, the text color is red. Success. Now I want to change the background color, so I'm going to put comma and then back underscore color. Again, the normal way with the U. Color with the U, not the American way though. Back color equals to, and then I'm going to put green. Nice and pure green. Now let's see. Yay, that works as well. So the background color as well now is green. Now we can actually see it, because last time with white text and black background we couldn't really see it that clearly. Okay, now that we have done that, I'm going to do another command called show letter. Sense dot show underscore letter now, not message, letter. And then in brackets, I'm going to put a single letter. So in double brackets, I'm going to put M for Madhu. And then now I'm going to set the text color and back color again, because if I put text color equals red and then black color equals green for show message, and it's only going to stay for show message, but for show letter, again, it's going to be normally black background and white text color again, because it won't just continue here. So we have to put it in again. I'm just going to run it and show you. My name is Madhu. Okay. Now, see? The text is back to white and the background color is back to black. So we have to change that. So now we put the exact same thing, but I'm going to change the text color a bit. So text underscore color equals to, now I'm going to put blue, and then comma, the back underscore color is going to be the same as green. Okay, now let's test it. Whoops. There we go. I'm going to test it again. Okay, there we go. Come on, let's go. Okay, now you can see that it's not black and white, but it's green and blue now. Okay, now that we have done that, I want the message scrolling across, my name is Madhu, to go faster. So now I'm going to put comma, and then I'm going to put scroll. So now we're editing the show message, not show letter, so show message. Now I'm going to put scroll speed equals to, scroll underscore speed equals to, and then I'm going to put 0.05. Yeah, now you will notice that it's going really fast. You can't even read it that clearly. That's how fast it's going. Okay, so now that I have done that, it's going faster. And then it displays the blue M with the green background, back color, which is green. So basically, the value why I put 0.05 is basically it's going to show each line of LED lights on here. So it's going to move the LED lights to the left in 0.05 seconds. So it's going to wait 0.05 seconds and then move on to the next letter. 0.05 seconds, move on to the next letter. So like to the next line of LEDs. So I'm just going to show you. So here, this line of LEDs has moved left. And then in another 0.5 seconds, this line of LEDs is going to move to this line of LEDs. And then it's going on to this line of LEDs in 0.05 seconds. That's why if I put 1 second here, or 0.5 seconds, it's going to take half a second to move on to every line. But that is really, really slow, so I'm going to make it 10 times faster. There we go. My name is Madhu, which is really fast. Okay, so now I put that 0.05 as the scroll speed. Now I need to make a function. And first of all, if we want to type a function, we need to put def, which means define, space, and then the name of the function. But I have already planned it out, and I put pick underscore color or pick underscore random underscore color. That's my name of my function. There should never be spaces in the names of functions. Now I'm going to put some brackets, and outside the brackets I put a colon, enter. Now inside the function I'm going to put 3 other variables. But before I do any of that, I want to shorten these other 3 variables, red, green, and blue. I want to shorten them to R, G, and B, because later on we will have to use these, and we can't type in red, green, blue everywhere we go, because it's an 8 by 8 grid. You might not understand yet, but I will show you along later in the video. Now I'm going to change this back to R, G, B, and G. There. Now that's shorter and I can do it much faster. Okay, now we have to make 3 more variables. So the first one is random underscore red. Second one is random underscore green. Third one is random underscore blue. Okay, so now those are 3 variables. So for random red, I'm going to put randint, and you might have heard this before from our sets of codes up here. So randint is a set of code from the function random. Okay, so here I'm going to put randint, and then in brackets I'm going to put 0, space 255. So now that I put randint and then in brackets I put 0, 255, it's basically anywhere in between 0 and 255. And this is basically related to those RGB values I was talking about before. So for red, the RGB value for red could be anywhere in between 0 and 255. Okay, now I'm going to put random green equals the same thing. Randint. So I'm just going to copy that. And for blue as well. Randint. Okay, now at the end we should put return, and then this is the actual RGB value. So I'm going to put random underscore red, random underscore green, random underscore blue. There. Now that finishes off our function. So now we have to actually put the function into use. So now I'm going to sense dot, and then one of the commands we used earlier, show letter. So I'm just going to put that here as well. Show underscore letter. And then in brackets, I'm going to put the letter. So my first letter is going to be M, and then comma, And then here I'm going to put the function pick underscore random underscore color. But I don't only want the text to be a random color, I want the background also to be a random color. So I'm going to put back underscore color. So that's, and then equals to, and then the same thing, pick underscore random underscore color. So that's my back color, and so both of them are going to be random now. So the text color and the back color. Okay, now let's test it out. Okay, my name is Madhu. Display M. Oh, there is not the function. Okay, object of type function has no len on line 25. Okay, let's see what's wrong here. What has gone wrong there? Oh, yeah. Whenever we type up functions, we should put the brackets at the end. I forgot that for a little while. And here as well, I should put brackets at the end. Now let's test it and see. My name is Madhu, displays M. And yeah, it displays M. Okay, next I'm going to put sleep, and then in brackets I'm going to put 1, which means now it's going to wait for 1 second, and this sleep you will recognize as the set of code from the library time up here. There we go. Okay, here now I'm going to enter and write basically the same thing. So I'm going to write 5 letters. So C, Control C, and Control V. And I'm going to put sleep as well. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. There we go. Now, my second letter is going to be A. My third letter is going to be D. My fourth letter is going to be H. And my fifth letter is going to be U. And that spells out my name, Madhu. Now, let's test it out. Okay, what's wrong here? Bad token on line 27 in May. Okay. Oh yeah, there is a missing double quote. Now let's see. My name is Madhu. There we go. See? Now the colors are with a random color and the background is also a random color. It worked. Okay, now that worked, we are going to add a image onto here. But for that, we will have to add an array. And an array is basically another type of variable, but it can hold multiple values. So let's dive into that. So this array I'm just going to name face equals to, and now I'm going to add a square bracket. Now I'm going to enter. So 8 times, because it is a 8 by 8 grid, and you heard me say that before, because it's an 8 by 8 grid, that's why we need to enter 8 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 9 though. Okay, there. Here, now I'm going to add these variables. And as I told you, the reason why I put them so short is because I will have to use them a lot of times here. And now I can add an image. So I'm just going to create a smiley face. So I'm going to put B, comma, 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 B, comma. There we go. Now I'm going to press enter. Here I'm going to put B, comma, and then I'm going to put R, B, B, R, B. Enter. Now here as well, I'm just going to copy this. Just making a small work of art here. Okay, so B, 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 B. Okay, enter. Okay, so I'm just going to take away this. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now I got 4 more lines. And here at the end line, I'm going to add B, 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 B. Now, here I'm going to add, basically the same thing. B, 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 B. Now down here, I'm going to add something different. B, G, B, 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 G, B. And here as well. Now I'm going to add B, G, 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 B. Now I have written my whole smiley face. Let's see. But at the end, I don't need a comma. There. Now, at the end here, I need to actually put it. So I'm going to write sense dot set underscore pixels, and then in brackets I'm going to put face, the array named face. So I'm going to go up and test. I really hope there are no errors though. MADHU. And yes, there we go. It shows the smiley face. Might look a bit ugly, but still, it's a smiley face and it worked. So that's the end of today's video. So all we did in this video is basically learn how to import some sets of codes from libraries, set some variables, set some messages, set some letters, like individual letters, learn how to make a function, learn how to set, let's say, set a name on here by separate letters and putting random text colors and random background colors. Also, how to set those text colors and set those background colors, and set a scroll speed, and use those variables to set those colors, and also use an array to create an image on the Sense HAT or on the pixels. And we also used these commands, show message and show letter. So thank you for watching today's video. Like and subscribe my videos, and click the notification bell to get more videos, and you'll get notified whenever I publish a new video on YouTube. And you could probably send some comments on how I could improve on these, and I would love to add those improvements into my next video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!